This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Friday, the 2nd of April. James Spann here, getting set to cruise into an Easter weekend. Who gets the rain? How much? Any threat of severe weather? Let's talk about it. We'll take a look at some of the Skycam shots around the network this afternoon. First off, coming from Tuscaloosa. A veil of high cirrus clouds there coming from a storm system off to the west. On the eastern side of the state, that's the view coming from Mount Sheol, looking right down the spine of the Talladega Mountains. Always a nice scene there. The sky is sunny and it's warm. Most folks up in the low 80s. And let's go way down south to Dauphin Island. That's our Skycam there on the Alabama Gulf Coast. And, of course, it is cooler down there because of the cooler ocean. The ocean temperatures are in the upper 60s, and that limits the air temperature down there to a high basically around 70. But inland, it's considerably warmer. There's our big storm, nice trough off to the west, and you can see active storms developing in advance of that and those high clouds pushing into the western half of Alabama. And those high clouds keeping numbers down a little bit on the western side of the state. Notice Tuscaloosa at 77 is 7 degrees cooler than Anniston, where they're the warm spot with 84. Alexander City, Montgomery at 79, Birmingham at 81 at 2 o'clock. Up on the watch warning map, we got some wind advisories for areas off to the west, but really no severe weather issues out there so far. Scattered snow advisories and wind advisories out west, and up north, a severe thunderstorm watch until 6 o'clock this evening Central Time. The area where Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Iowa all come together, where those storms could produce some strong winds. There's the convective outlook for the rest of today. A slight risk, that's the standard risk, running all the way from eastern Texas, Louisiana, and pretty good chunk of Mississippi up to near Des Moines and St. Louis. The higher percentages are still centered from roughly Little Rock down to Shreveport, where the instability and dynamic should be at a good combination later this afternoon and this evening. We'll kind of watch developments out there, but so far things are quiet. And again, tomorrow there's no formal risk, just low-end probabilities over parts of Alabama and Mississippi and up north. And as we've talked about all week, the better dynamics are up north, the better instability down south is kind of out of phase. We don't expect a major severe weather problem tomorrow. There's the QPF chart, overall rain through Wednesday morning of 7 o'clock, and really not much. Dothan, Eufaula, Gulf Shores, nothing. The Florida Panhandle, no rain. The better rain over northwest Alabama, and even there we're talking just a quarter inch. We just don't think it's going to rain that much, but it should rain a little bit tomorrow. We'll take a look at the GFS. This is the 12Z run, and you can see why. Very strong negative tilt shortwave trough, but as you can see clearly, the main dynamics are north of here. And down below that, we've got a band of showers and storms pushing through during the day. We'll go to the higher resolution RPM model to give you an idea on timing. This is 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. And this just shows that band of showers and maybe some thunder from near Gadsden down to Birmingham and almost Mobile. And again, more than likely that line will enter West Alabama sometime tomorrow morning and then just progress on through the state. Most spots will get about a half hour of rain, maybe 45 minutes on the high end. And rainfall amounts in most cases should be a quarter inch or less, with the amounts being lighter south and east of Birmingham. And then by 11 o'clock tomorrow night, it's mostly gone. That front is well to the south near Interstate 85 and in the process of falling apart. Quick peek at the instability. This is at 6 o'clock tomorrow evening, and really the number's not that bad. Surface-based capes are almost up to 1,500 joules in some spots there. But again, the better dynamics are way, way north of here. So again, we'll watch the situation with thunderstorms, expect the unexpected, but for now we don't expect it to be a big day. Easter Sunday looks good. Dry air, mostly sunny and warm. We note the NAM wants to depict a little band of showers through here Sunday afternoon, and it seems like what they're trying to do with this, or what the model is trying to do, is take that surface boundary and move it north as a warm front. And we'll look at that tomorrow, and maybe we'll need to stick in some risk of a small shower. But again, for now, we're not going to do that. And then Monday of next week looks dry and warm, low 80s. Tuesday, here comes our next storm out over the breadbasket, pretty deep low there, 988 millibars near Kansas City. And then Wednesday, there comes the next trough at midweek, and that'll push a surface boundary through here, and you can see a band of showers and storms. But again, the main surface low is way up north. Severe weather would not be especially likely in this case. And Thursday of next week, the trough is on by, but notice there is no big ridge over the western part of the continent tapping very cold air. And again, the model has been pretty consistent here with that, so that would lessen any chance of a big, major late-season frost or freeze late next week, and that's good. Maybe we'll make it through without one of those things. There's the surface chart on Thursday. That will be dry and pleasant. And Friday looks nice, mostly sunny with a high in the 70s if this is right. And the following day, which is Saturday, the 10th of April, in case you got something happening that day. For now, things look quiet, although we all know this is out there in voodoo country. We'll check the end of the forecast. This is the 17th of April. And really, the flow is not that impressive for this time of the year. Winds are relatively light. There is broad troughing over the deep south, and a surface low shows up down there near Tallahassee with rain. But again, we're not saying this is going to happen. We're just peeking for trends. We do note there's a pretty decent amount of cold air over Canada, but at this point, no mechanism to get that cold air farther to the south. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. My next video will be Monday morning at 7 o'clock. Brian Peters, the Apple genius, we'll have the videos tomorrow and Sunday. He'll be getting his hands on that new iPad tomorrow. Maybe he'll talk about it here. So that's it for me. Have a wonderful weekend. Thanks for watching, and God bless.